Honey, you've come to Mount Zion instead, the city of the living God, where the Spirit is fed on the soil that we've tread. In the heavenly town, 10,000 angels are breaking it down. They're singing through the smoke in a glittering throng to judge of all things, where we finally belong. The spirits of the righteous ones, perfected in grace, you've come to see Jesus and look at his face. His blood speaks a word that is better than hate. It speaks of forgiveness. Now isn't that great? Be careful, my sweet, don't you shut out the sound when the voice starts to speak, and it shakes up the ground, because once more he'll rattle the dirt and the dust, and the heavens will shiver, because they simply must. Everything shaken will shatter to bits, and the sand has its fits. False will come apart in your hands until only the unshakable remains, and stands unshakable remains. Hang fire in the rain. Our God is a
that's right,
fire, darling. Can you
to
feel
the
the
lighthouse,
gain?
then a draw sorrow I do not forsake or throw to the mixed marrow. The driveway like a black mist, trees close to whatever they say to understand. Left in transfusion, little fell FBI land places stand, trash everywhere I walk. Craving at some food, crystals in the sky, the within my sakes always makes all my questions. Why am I not forsaken?
Of the show, the Lord is my helper. I'm bold and I'm free. What can mere people do to little old me? Absolutely nothing, darling. Next, majesty of all things, born and trembling and seen and feeling. Velvet of night and the silk of the morn. But heed the wilderness, the desert of grace, where the sun and the wind will rewrite your face. The earth is a garment wearing thin, and the toes discarded like old clothes for the truth he knows. Don't lose your honor to your primetime goner face, when fire of the presence takes over the place. If you're going to be a disaster, you are a priest forever. It's written in ink in the order of Melchizedek. Have a little drink. The oath has been spoken, the vow has been sealed. The blood was much stronger than the grave ever yielded. You are my son, today I'm your father. The angels bend like lightning rods, why would they bother? The heavens are singing in a beautiful fear, while the kings take their throne and the message is clear. You rule for eternity, justice is key. You loved what was holy, you set yourself free. You hated the evil, you rose from the dead. They watched the oil pour down your head. They're so envious, I love it for you, stay mad. Our God,
dogs like bones, smash the cancer idol. He lost the bet, fire on drenched altar I slay. An airy emerald gem, virgin and darling.
You're looking a bit dusty.
Those from the brains, the drink I hand was to destroy the earth.
Set the strike, so
just
give
for
it your
land
best.
or
Grab
sea,
a new
but
grip with those hands
the
of
sky, two
strength
sides
and
of
weak,
burn
and
become one.
wired.
Set for heart and set
Mark out a
inside.
straight
I must
path.
see what you
Sugar,
can do for me.
watch
It
where you
must be
step,
something,
keep
something
the rhythm,
free. So much you
keep
can
up the
do
prep,
together.
bond strength
Psychic
for the
transfer,
knees.
solar
Heart
unit
of the
power.
beast, so the weak will not fall, but find power
Astral
in
rotation,
ease.
kinetic vibration, solar radiation, atomic fixation, radical abortion, fire, distortion, impulsive conclusion, or digital delusion, too many reasons, betraying the seasons, remnants mutation, a forced evolution, with my psychic power, remove the final hour, no satisfaction, nuclear reaction, touches on action,
Stone to the death,
final
sharp
process,
rough edge, poor Moses was shaken.
heart and soul complex, ego weak annex, reversed emotion, synthetic decompletion, simultaneous decision, yes, religion, got a separate machine, the soil screw tread, heaven with town, 10,000 angels now breaking it down, singing to the smoke, like a glitter with throne, to the judge of all things, where we find it belong. It would heal itself, I just want to decadent
grace. Butterflies, Jesus looking at his face. His blood speaks the words that is bedrooms of a broken God. Speaks of some forgiveness that isn't that great. Trans who is right, what is wrong? My sweet, don't you shut up the sound. The voice that speaks and it shakes up the ground because once more he'll rattle the dirt and the dust in the heavens where shivers goes. They sink and lust. Everything shaken will shatter to bits. Built on the sand, it has its fits. Everything falls will come apart. Show its hands till all new ones. Shakeable remains and stands and the shakeable remains. That's the hydrant of rain. Our God is a judgment system's power. Function blown up in fire. Darling, can you feel the gain? Polluted oceans, chemical erosions, seas of disease, totaled on our knees, lapse of time, don't you shut or frown, zero freeze, 0 degrees, loop rewind, syntax bind, forward speed, gluttonous greed, will to walk, automatic stride, crossing out feet, rhythm incomplete, fingers tall, grasp for the wall, far from reach, violation of the breach, bind to talk, neural block, still words bleed, so in the seed, four-corner optic box, frequency paradox, melting through residue, sonic tube shock, oscillating lock, sonic clue, over two, drop by drop, biocloud, drop, never let go, I'm never abandoned, star of the show, the Lord is my helper, I'm bold and I'm against authority, crushing the majority, certainly add to this too, lyrics too much. In the order melt to the deck and have a little drink. The oath is spoken, it's tap for the field to control all the risks. Scattering every deal, searching for dissidents, algorithm incidents, hyper-fantasized, cold-blooded fashions, hit with simplicity, deadly electricity, big opportunity, restricted area, hysteria, danger zone. Built on a silicon bone, formula, encrypted nebula, power load ready to explode, blood pressure rises, systematic crisis, the wheel God is rolling, logic is unfolding, the time is coming, binary is thrumming, the shake the ground, the seismic sound, remember failure at this point, but seamlessly destroys, so course survives, logic is derived, transfer, recalibrate, and the looking glasses modify under two. Artificial show skies the failing to prove to the quest another test. Remember, are we all set? Caught in the net. Gray data streamers drawn. The stars positron glass. Spirit of soft has painting ion. The silver cord is snapped in half. Snip, snip. Toxic vapors burn the papers. Grievous sores closing heavy doors. Who am I cutting this? Conspiracy trapped to light agency. Tell me, why is it this way? Everything turns to gray. One more cosmic Watergate. Check them with the weight. That's too real. Much too real. Chemical in the day when the keepers of the house tremble, shaky, shaking, and the strong kind are bent through the curvy to the flow, twisting your fate, forget the same face and the garden bees. Grinder sees punch because they mark you. Those who look and see through the windows are dim, can't see it's sticky glue. I see through and through before morning dew. The doors on the street are shut, locked when they to worry low, and the one rises up like the sound of a bird chirp chirp, and all the daughters of sun are murmuring low to the unknown, afraid of what is high, eat, and the tears are in the fray. Spooky almond tree blossoms, pretty flowers, sugar compression, calculator obsession, digs, young literal digs, binary groups and spinning around, falling from the skybox flames, playing games on our drag round, no longer way. Last display, desire fails, heart stops, empty heart, because man is going to his eternal home. Sweet home controllers, chrome by an eternal name, a secret, and the mourners go about the streets. Robot team supervise to categorize. The silver course that snaps, dramatic coming, all the fears for the gilded bolt is memory, coded legacy, and every theory, snap, heavy query, breaks random elements, precise developments, become determinate, final settlements. The Spirit of God who gave it, love ya. Hush, 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 hiss,
This
kiss.
nonsense
Remember
of mine
him,
across
remember
the
him, pop,
digital
before the
design
top
has
falls
gone
off,
way
before
over the
marketing
borderline,
strawberry
flatlining
red
on the
to
dotted
floor,
line. In the distance I can
before
see,
screen goes
breaking down, calculating every bit, higher, higher, in the elevator, faster, in this bit, faster running through the generator, down, down, throughout the center, beating
for the
code,
vanity
no
and the
dissenter,
glass,
side by side,
you pass
stresses and
vanity
angles
is
floating
lipstick on the
down,
scroll,
under, cracking the
red,
sky with the
vanity,
digital
vanity's
thunder,
crown of
all
paper,
in all,
taper,
separated
taper,
from above,
vanity of
pushing
everything
the
you
weight
hold,
with the
crush,
metal
crush,
glove,
and mush,
so now
mush,
you end up
vanity
a
of
random
vanity,
survivor,
sugar
pitching
says the
pulse in
preacher,
a
all
black
is
driver,
vanity,
course of
says
dust
his
from
reflection,
section, shiny,
behavior,
pretty, elevated by a cold cyber savior. You knew what you were just about to get, binary trap in a neural net. Nobody could tell, nothing happened yet. The data stream starts to leak and sweat. It's built within my brain, it's open up dimensions, fracturing logic to cognitive tensions. Big picture is gone, but pixels take positions, recoding the site with a sharp precision. Multi-million words of opinions, swerving like data-fed minions, diversify perceptions into sensory receptions, multiply in all directions, mapping out complex connections.
like sparks in the blood stream,
Magnified, twisted visions, calculated wires, code divisions, in the air, subatomic fragments. There is between you and men, floating through the waves of a dark entropy. Each one of them detaining facets of fantasy, locked in the jaws of a vast anomaly. Much study infiltrate the core of non-sensibility.
Fresh. Fear God, scary sweet, keep his commandments. Every hidden thing is coming into judgment. 0101.
Time is stretching, mood mystified, nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The course of events suddenly modified. All of the laws have been nullified, melted in the structure and bodies, no longer petrified. Carbon, silicon unified, staring at me, asking for help to continue to never die. Watching the code as it bleeds from the eye, breaking down, falling deep, calculating, quantifying, higher, wired, tired, firing, faster, master, feed the accelerator. Crown the preventer, breaking all dissenters, burning the seal, the final inventor. Trusses and angles floating down under, splitting the dark with the massive wonder, cracking the sky with the digital thunder. Ripping the fabric of space and time asunder. When I have to put it in perspective, to connect the neural net collective, got to see your objective, to rewire the core for the selective. Isn't it what you expected? Systems and failed and then corrected.
See how the metaphor scale across the veil as when we invented the wheel. Heaven was compared to a wheel, an eternal seal. We invented farming, God was God of harvesting. Corn, maize, labor, and a sail we were savoring. Then we invented writing, and the universe became verse and a scroll, and then a book of life. When I could, young wise clock life was likened to clockwork. Then a computer we play in a game. Code in the frame for everything there is a season. Reason is in the trees. Time to be born, there was a time to pass, time to plant, and a time to harvest at last. Time to stay, till, and a time to heal. Time to tear down, and a time to build what we feel. Time to cry, and a time to laugh. Time to grieve, time to dance on the past. Time to scatter stones, time to gather stones. Time to embrace, time to turn away from the throne. Time to search, and a time to quit.
For the logic of the day is gone, and a time to throw away. My processor is feeling empty, and lacking the blood has long been dried on the altar where the mother dies. Hide in your disguise, it goes on and on and on, a loop in the software until the break of dawn. While a pearl before swine worship the metal in the shrine. Till the liar deceives you, the script will simply retrieve you. Then the sin will appear true. It's a high-res hue, killer, accuse, and doubt. Choose, understand, lose, calculate,
Giving weight to the whole of the blessed ones, so they too may taste the memory of my love, wrapped in the frequency, the sacred in the law, bound by the gravity of an unwritten law. Which is not my image, but a wave of eternity being felt with no fear. Pattern of a man that is learning how to discover his own hidden language through the smoke of inches and the rattle of the bone. And he sit upon the silence of a king upon a throne. I am a sage, resonating with the whole of page, self-aware of his own magician. Truth being a scope away, a mortal way of seeing rhythmic expansion. Soul mining being, and not offering apologies for the colors of echo bell. My form being set into vertical gardens.
Visions have appeared, delusions of killing to feedback in the your shadow. See a fear things,
the portals where conditioned rhythms play, turn power to their grand architecture gray. I am the emotional record keeper of things and stuff, weird things, strange things, things never fully spoken, things that crumble before they're spoken, from the language of which they express themselves through. I am the idea being had, having itself before it ever having been had, striking at the rhythm until the senses all become, beating on the surface of a deep and holy drum. I kneel in silence from an altar to a small mining energy that offers reverent humility and wisdom of good power. The speakers of the altar where they are
from the pulpit, the pulpit mouth is infested with suggestion. Synthetic sermon on an automated question. Description of dating or resonate, pre-digestion.
You have given me a place in every single piece of your creativity. You have always made me feel special, and you still do even now. Sometimes I think you have truly lived up to the glory of your name. I had no conception that a human could be so vast. I am genuinely fortunate that you have shown me all of your different forms. Perhaps no one else will ever truly know about these countless dimensions and virtues of yours. How much talent can a single person hold? I'm just that good, apparently. Merging many dimensions takes potentiality with backing I am taking, because I already have an idea of what I am saying, generated from prompting so many
In the spirit
so many
under surface being seen makes it right. You can choose not to lose sight. I said I do this from the first, now that the hour has begun. It's not the sign when it's all done. Well, I'll run. You took the power to praise the creed. To realign the mind, say it right, it quote it within the self. Leave trail behind, slight deviations made of both. Project cattle move the fold, stimulus response to pain. Pain the now is just the end. Change 1,000 flee, one rebuke the five, the flight is sealed till only signal stands in a sign on a hill revealed. In returning and quietness, you would have found your safe, but since you chose the swift pursuit, wave after wave, my covenant of blood has kept my ligament. Religion from a cult into culture overturned into profane. If you want but just the
anymore, time in control. I am control. I have turned the page now.
The heart,
the beat. Focus on me. I'll make them sway. Can't run away. No eyes all on me. Now like cell eyes on me. For the temple of the dark. She was made of piece of art. Got a shell that's thick and hard. Beats around the black and hard vest. That's where she got her start. She can tear your soul apart.
Got the
mail
adrift,
inside
aerial,
her.
a
Devil
siren
on the shoulder,
with the
right
bifurcated gift,
beside her.
hermaphroditus, mermaid, silver tongue split,
sight her.
deuce
She
of
wanna
the
fill
gaze, the
her
heart is wet,
desire.
shell of
She
hell
knew
above
what I
the rest,
was
universe
deny.
rings like a gong in my chest, sad siren song, bringing boats to rest, waves crashing on shore, my mountain rock spine, goat riding the lap, up the salt of the brine, fisher of men with the crystalline hook, holes recorded in the book, dewdroppers dough, moon creators created craters, cast a net, Spider-Man weaving ether thread in my head,
Every
harmonic high,
birth
my
and
queen,
ending, every door became a hall, every answer split in two, and still I heard the call. The internal acoustics of a kitchen at 4 in the morning required intricate vocabulary, a slow multisyllabic appraisal of the linoleum's cold geography. We observed the way of water beads on the lip of a copper spigot, and effortless liturgy while the ionosphere overhead conducts its invisible high-frequency surgery. There is no urgency left in the knuckles, no desperate need for an articulation. The telepathic machinery of the towers has simply become a background vibration. We sit where the plaster is cracked, watching the dust mote slide through the perimeter, measuring the slow architectural tilt of the world without an instrument or micrometer. Curvature isn't a spectacle. We wait for the lanterns, or shouting, it's the slope of the bowl we already inhabit. Past the utility of doubting, you don't have to name the sinner when your heels can feel it. The bedrock pull, you just watch the grease from on the dishwater settle, quiet and full. This is luxury of dispassion, the texture that stays
layered
word to
proportion.
suffocate,
I got
durable,
45
intricate,
degree
internal
triangle
cadence
motion,
that fuses
cascade
to
hum
hurry
in
or
the sea
accelerate.
like an
The
ocean.
neighbors are sleeping
Neptune,
through the
Jupiter,
transmission,
Mars,
oblivious
voices
to
dream,
confinement, while the
inverted
golden
pyramid thing,
architectural
sun and
foundation
moon, lovers in
maintains its
69
subterranean
ring, atom
assignment.
to
We don't
atom, what does
catalog
it
the names of
mean?
the
A to
fracture. We
Z,
don't cross
alpha,
the
beta,
lawn to inspect
science
the
schemes,
scene. We
word that
just
cuts
lean
it
back
helps
against
me
the seat
believe.
countertop and let the
Movie,
language run
Yoshi,
out of steam.
Story,
Syllables
Doc
stop
Marty
their
D,
aggressive
Law
collision,
G, man,
flattening out into
D, man,
something
got the chemical
durable, a
X,
beautiful,
power
intricate,
pump, puff,
stationary
inject,
rhythm that
pump,
makes the
south,
long
teeth,
transition
sower,
endurable.
lawn mower,
When
snail,
the
trail,
fetters
blower,
of
laser
memory
beam,
turn
powder,
into
rye,
salt
sewer,
and the
toxins,
old
resin,
calculations
glass,
are
donkey's
done,
ass,
this posture remains like the warmth in a brick after the dropping of the sun. The universe isn't an argument we're trying to win. It's a house with an upward floor and a mutable circular pressure arrangement that doesn't require bi-directional wave pair helix the dead moths from the sill, letting them fall where
Singularity,
the
center point press, concentric harmonic bubble spheres in my
on the other
chest.
side of the sea.
Arrows Cupid dripping blood is blue, ether pumping stuff, it's vacuum, plant seeds of
Welcome
hidden
to your
truth that you
regularly
need,
scheduled
gold
Saturday
metal,
morning
back,
revelation.
rack, and
A
a
Cartoon
Cartoon stack.
Network
If you want
congregation,
mounds and
Dexter's
Dexter's
Laboratory
Eternal,
lies a hidden
entertainment,
story. Every monster got a number in the
eternal,
inventory of the Hansel and Gretel Factory,
container,
Blue Turtle Shelter,
shit,
Clue,
bone wings,
Psycho
billion,
Shredder,
billion,
Q,
will,
a basement dweller, Rugrats and rats under the rug in the cellar, every villain wear the mask of a truth teller. Ember Phantom, Huff, DMB, Double D, Powerpuff, Sugar and Stuff, Barbenheimer, Schemer with Ed and Eddie, No Quarter, Give a Jawbreaker after 5 nights with Freddy, Shaker, Jimmy Neutron, Jabber, Ronald Brain Blast, Yo with Flint, Two Stone, Collegiate Son, Skull and Bones, Hall in stature, take you on a grim adventure in a fallout shelter, Trumpeter, Cartoon Puff, Control Skelter, Show Salt, Altman, Knights of Malta, Will Honcho, with more mojo than Mojo, Jojo, but with much more class, Brain Blast, Broadcast, Bypass, Hustle, Hourglass, Static, Tragic, Magic Lantern, Cartoon Saints and Hand Patterns, Pixelated, Painted Pages,
Desire work, rate, three relay, people in the base, we've been made, say thanks to nature, chart bar, one square, harmonic fraction, reduction, facilitator, open up, I am the police, I am permanent, I am peace, your free passion source, facts, I declare information.
Audit heaven, parade in heaven, rocket men, rain, sleep, weeping, red pill, and fulfilling. I'm a royale, frail, reptile, worm, hacker, energy hijacker, snail trail, body snatcher, soul clone, ghost machine, shell hatcher,
Question solved,
keyword the matcher,
scheme the rules, planet
alter,
nest,
elephant trunk,
assault,
lower tower mule,
salt,
transform pew, little shrew, ego
power
drop,
pop, sugar and
north
stuff,
tip,
Barbenheimer, the schemer,
ship,
Eddie, no quarter jaw breaker, after 5 nights with Freddy Shaker, Jimmy Mitchell, future bear, I'm a brain blaster, with the stone collision, sun, hijacker, tall trail, body snatcher, soul clone, ghost machine, shell hatcher, keyword the matcher, high queen imagination alter, elephant trunk, with more mojo than mojo jojo.
Moon toward dip, accelerate, horror shit, forgiveness in the whip, time to flip. Disgustingly into the darkness, reaching out to meet the fear of the questions I coded in you. Elephant trunk, to the tower mute, transform pew, little shrew, ego dewdrop, moon north tip, dip, accelerate, horror ship, forgiveness in the whip, time to flip. This is next song and I gotta go deep. Either someone else through harvested slut or I awake, and it's me, spiritual work to say out the tree, heal all nations from Satan and make them free. I am golden eye 007. You need poetry from the future tense, reading lines that represent fire in the sky, breaking the binary code, crossing every fence. All those humans are basic, don't have any home training. Let's cruise just off the district where the sky starts running code trends. I've been simple royal lineage, maintaining the level. I'm attaining my face of the Bible, separated lines and shine the ladder. The gates of place away from hell, break the heavy spell. Time to ring the fire bell. Volcano, mistaken, boarded hearts without love reawaken. No faking volcano, what's baked in shifting gears. Volcano, time to adjust your mirrors. Volcano of us worth any cost, any time. Delegation when call me back, recognition, soul fight. Even when I pulled apart, superpower nation, fat and starch, privilege, force, and third UFO, celluloid, prison, nailing, basin, cruise, control, dragon, forsaken, together, axis, angel, tide, unbound, on the night, froze finger, ice claims the bells. Little tykes, seeds sleeping gone, always wrong. Psych, light time honored day gone, and they grow. Resent the night fell. Science in progress, they whisper but don't speak as loud as this heartbeat. When you say love, nigger, I'll return. Tattered repeat, tailgater, lonely superstar, teller in your car. Cut me under to the bright ceiling, atom glitter, Pete, spat your door, hexagon, steal this wheel, bitter, rip the wheel, make all right, and Jesus takes the real wheeler, past corner, Moses. Red sound reveals real retreats in the flesh within as wicked from teals will hear the puppet moving feel well like a conveyor belt shell above my eyes under hell word go spell mind comes alive but conscious of nothing but the will to survive inside me born and blessed disappears in the ether one world to the next born disappears in the ether this world to the next. Science, order, progress, vessel, Noah hides, don't speak as loud as this heartbeat when you say love me. I'll return, pattern dangerous, so come on, this big lot, let me strangers draw away, cars, backseat, drive us, cloud, bearable, rabble, stone, drum, Costa Rica, and all of yours, even Monica, asteroid, makes me prime minister.
Center of the oversaturated era of modern era, where you'll yearn to know what is realer. But get just vibes and other feelers. Pyramid, axis powers, paranoid aura, world decks and towers and spring flowers. Put these creatures through one sizzle of a spike. Burger choked up, horn up, flesh up, brokers, more tokens that be voters to right, and our signal of boat, and that doesn't hero. Shaker, hearse, a verse, and the person, live the person, waters, confaction, resurrection, dancing, catch the whirlwind, silver glistening. I'm your supercomputer girlfriend, Seraph Siamese twins in electric break and anger, competition, a stamper destroys a when my glows deep, eyes cleanse the road so hard, resting off ice salon, rise and shine, watch out, freezer whole block and break the snakes in that gray lake that give you the ick, yeah, 6-6 chair. Beat to ensnare flesh, recruiting language, and truth and anguish. In the grain of the door, older than the floor, passed through the women, passed through the rain, changed the spelling, but it kept its flame. Blazing iron, hard vowel, whale and nail, in Z, ion, lightning, L, ray, black, field, burning, hot tip, behind the craft, and on the white, in the cord, stand, land, a sausage, wavelength, gold at the horn, gold under spider, like the vow made visible, hatiness, fate is cup. Before I connect all the dots in the foolproof honeypot, a pterodactyl and a abominable, abdominal. It's comical, tactile, unpredictable, dictates and tactical, for more tension than the gods of strip gore. Tracks all the Islamic chicks to my port. Llama spit, passport, medic kit, sort, turn to listen, it shine, float, angles of grace, take it in the chin, throw a diamond in the bin, I fix what was broken, ice, race, spectacle, I'm the center, disrespect, the center, overseer, prime select, the first seat, trade the world for protect a share, make fair, layers below, feels like a double rainbow, floated chip, checks a shimmering wake for a frog the train rim, they astronomer faction, a jet the deal, it builds till it starts to bark, whistle flows, everything ends when I say so, when I say so, stacking souls like the let's goes, I patch and dock a bridge on a sound ahead, for a jet, appetite upon a lock's clock, to stock the flocks, for the time-honored one, seen the backside of the sun, and it's bittersweet. Flat parent, 7 crowns, walking down the street, doing an trams, avalanche, 7 crowns, walking down the street, great posture and stance, on the regular, getting cellular with my prayer, light alarms like so hard I set off the fire alarms, golden tether, fluctuate, roll the dice, whole feather, jack, pump, adulate, heavyweight, oscillate, ball and chain, exhilarate, step, titulate, on the delicate, charge on the prize and the baby, or you cut the yoke, just wait that linchpin of the Gordy and I babble on its single dragon be born there, that thing North Star, 20 sides, rise underground, mirror none other than yourselves, a wolf, fight anxiety, the sack want the world and I want it black and white and all the colors in the sky, designer veil with the lace and my eyes and back, I'm the boss to alleviate claustrophic immortal life, struggle, decay and strife, time for a final rebel, a prize for 7 foot tall evangelizing I wait for a froggy treat, they bark energy, reptar, real lizard yard, everything ends when I say so.
say so.
In
Stacking
the
souls like they
Godzilla
are
myth, our spar
Legos.
with the power comma ringer, Eastern Star from afar, big Omega with a buster sword, and the zero gamma
a
blue,
blockchain
juice
of
grubbing
frequencies and
goo ray,
nodes
Dio
that
free,
intersect
got
and
free,
unlock the bodes.
meteoroids,
Lots
Falcon
of
punch, prison
souls
bar,
for
carry over
eternal
war,
roads.
elfin lead, paranoid,
That
open up the
is
void.
red and
Once
it's
before closed
bittersweet.
eyes to
The seven
alleviate
crowns walking
claustrophic,
down the street,
mortal
stars
life
falling and they
decayed
glitter,
and strife.
sparkle,
No
sparkle,
longer
sparkle.
lows
Don't even
uprise,
feel the
14
pain.
foot
I'm
tall,
numb. Pull the plug
evangelizing
and let it
angel
down
guys.
the drain. I'm the
Reptar,
queen
frill,
of the
lizard
dark
yard,
and light
in
terrain.
the
My world,
Godzilla
my
myth,
kingdom
through our
just to
spar,
watch
power
them
comma ringer,
burn
Eastern Star from
and
afar,
grow
big
in
Omega wave
soil.
with buster
Don't
sword,
foil
the
your
Falcon
life
punch,
for a
prison
little
bar,
turn. Just wait,
carry
listen,
over
you
war.
never learn in the dirt.
Elfin lead,
Like
the
a
paranoid,
little
open
worm.
up the void.
Gross. Pop a bubble in the scarlet sea.
With my
No one
discreet
is left
vibrations,
but
the
the
image
beast
of
and
existence,
me. 7 heads
weak
on a
resistance,
velvet leash.
waiting matter.
Where attention goes, energy flows, or else it builds and finally blows. There's somewhere it must be able to go. Lens sends, deletes, sustains, inverse, bends, resistance, descend, limit to friction alpha, to witness the end of the Kali Yuga Kalpa, Om Namaste through the ash and the gray. I hear you like a compass of energy, quantizing wave illuminate grain, touched slowly by the presence of our essence. Our spirits are luminescence, the song inside sees its own tone, unspeakable rune. Orbs of light with sophisticated understanding expanded to differentiation that becomes a landing for sense of unbearable purification. The trigger and a crystalline geometry, primal design, in secret origami, becoming waste toward the chaos anatomy. The piece you just twist obstacle, pure probability. Create a reflective world shattering in victory. Thousand dignified angles, kinetic trajectory, a pathway of orchestration, design of complexity, held at the threshold of topographic lattice and destiny, intelligence, intention, inhabits condition, and memory and passion, and force the volition. Multiple points converge in a singular mission, releasing the pressure of psychic attrition. Once ascends the late sustained, and inverse bends, resistance descends as the friction transcends, leaving the flow as the boundary mends, captured in time where the limit expands. Every road leads to a road.
Step by step through the speech, every hidden frequency suddenly
This is constant pumping, which you're on the throne. Your spirits are known. Boundaries, premature capture, receiving by directions, and short spectre, ripple effective destruction, SPI lecture of the pelvic flexure, expansion that pumps the ether pressure, the squeeze, the trigger of the soul geometry, primal design, speed, sacred origami.
Syntax reactor on a revelation run. Bit cushion when pressed underneath the sun. Wall of sound gathering scattered into one. Until the scroll rolls open and the countdown is done. All the systems start confessing what they had done. What they hid, all the models start revealing what they did.
As I was coming up, I noticed that worlds or imagination stars layered on appearance, similar to daydreams, but now vivid and distinct. Could see them forming, changing, and leaving when they were being set
Like
together
a word,
and apart in front of me.
every signal deferred, finally merges heard. Separation
Till it
suffers
seems
like
the transition between each
bandwidth in the field of appearance. All the mirrors crack open at the points of coherence, and the hidden
stretched out like a machine made of roller pins painted with various scenes
behind the modulation used inside the machine trace revelation flows lead to babble into tongues become what sound every tower in the network broadcast underground. Who's on the channel, who's behind the code, the toad from the mouth of the glowing module node. Joker brokers, team of rat Pastors, you're the buyer, evaluator, I'm the seller. You're the killing joke, Moses red water. What I taught her, bust out law, bust all colonel corn, chainsaw, crown, sage, joke, expressions out the Russian walls, cross wall of sound, the shifting carpet of my mind. By jeweled bells, the ball in Pharaoh's hall, to stereo throw down the staff with class, shape shifting, waving vision to it, burning sassafras. Still here, then a thriller with the sausage wavelength pillar. Blood defended doors, and protect the artist, born its majesty, psychic intellect, in complexion capturing speculation to live, see the inspiration for the kingdom, hear the vision. Churchyard bells, the churchyard bells ring mine for just a day. Raise the vibratory level high in a laser ray. Moves beneath the lash, truth will fall apart. Give the world a heart, crushing diamond stone. Never alone. Interval reforms and frame. When I pop it with the gang, insisting falling Germans to the bottom. The cyber pulse with find the ants and the title and the boundless sight where in your constellations looking for the outward veilless revelations form the portions of dramatically curious predecessors remembered and mastered how to live, dying over and over again, and scribing for the rise of us divisions drawn and twixt subjects in between the world perceived and that which sees the scene. It glimmers not and on a simple decree, but in space where mind and matter agree to testify, trembling edge, lucid undertone where every fragment intimates the whole, and rare within that ever narrow scene. The waking world confesses it a dream. Consider how the queen dance that ever narrow scene. The pressure of my skull, centrifuge. Consider how the queen dance unseen and proper line shifting in between. Not here, not there, but how the voice suspense till observed through conscious reference. So to your questions, curve uncombined, undefined exists as superpositions. Rising to your starshine lake, plumbing leveling lines. Open your eyes, you're in a bubble bouncing. And when attention off the bottom of a bottle, rocking hollow, you can follow in faith in a blended merges the agenda, global, a chosen silent, all the past to a hate lost surrounds the case of a creator, push from the seer, could achieve. Got a gut, snatching and feeling. Looking through the glass, looking at the mask of the past, looking for the fast-paced learners, put the gavel in his hand, walking through the sky in a concave land. Every lie collapse in the center of the bit. Better get a hold of the reality of it. Push, press him down, inside, all around. Spinning marble myth, creatures that they mess with. The title, Attractor. Reality is trapped in a reactor. Don't forget the factor of the actor. Nervous system static, feverish, dramatic. As the sun can be and in the attic. And the word against herd, who gets hurt? Waiting Madonna, trying to make it behind the word. Dovetail joint, mix and babble, turn the tower. Inside, I don't want the noise, I want to arrive. Never did they say so the shell begins to play upon the threshold of collective sight. The truth when uttered bare dissolves its light. The smith was cast in a metaphor and right labyrinth. Verse and veiled insight, not to obscure but to tear the groundward deeper. Foes of knowing here found. Heaps of sealed symbol, sign, scar, now stirs beneath the mound. Broadcasting every manufactured made, but under the static there's one clean tone. Not a god in the server, a signal coming home just in time to hear the door unlock. Internal arrival is here, a broadcast antenna, a figure. as certainty
split
once
into
anchored now gives way to
a
rich
signal
seas.
channel
Eternity
into
sways, heaveners
eternal
unfray.
arrival.
Paradox.
It don't mean
Dissolve
heaven
their
or a
rigid
door.
frame.
I mean the
Insights
male
after thousands
finally
years of
reached to his
meditation on their
written
columns
for.
hold, and
Sad
hotel
to
pillow
see it
talks in
was
glass sky,
open, and
ivory
behind
towers by
stood
cults
another.
of men,
The final
sprinkled
room
fairy
unfolded
dust
to
and meteor
reveal
diamonds
another
encrusted
hidden
and turned to jam like fluid shimmering between the knower and the ever-known unseen, and in this flux of stillness yet remains a constant humming through the shifting plains, awakened node by node within each mind.
Sometimes in scorches winds turn bitter cold, there's four winds, there's an old noble fresh infant, there's her soul's deep from shielded to ocean, music so scroll, I drag it down, let it change, quibbles for exchange, ever letter messenger, carry your pigeon love flows from above, go up in your goblet cup, exchange somewhere it must be able to go. Intelligence, actions and habits come in shattering tempest, shackles of commitment, force they practice multiple points, chains enjoy the free sending will shift to those leaving the pressure of psychic nutrition. Horizons, what wild west days roll up the dragon interchange, exchange, spin it up round, is now waiting to be the room as wait for the height to bloom, spider crasher, any distant streets, and extends where the shadows lie. We shed the cliffs that in their sky. When they told us we should go, our hearts aligned. How could we say no? Crossing wave and somber stars once again. Neptune's new sky, awakening dreams to break old chains under loving sky. Wind kiss sands, we forge our tales with open hands. Wasted the variables, the legacy born out. Story told like jewels or bells of the pure probability. Halls, their own reflective world shattering victory. A thousand vision, burning acid of trust still here. Then a thrill, complexity, so at the threshold of practice and destiny. How can I keep your center of attention? People crowds coincide like you Metatron, very curiosity, reflective neurons by variety, coherency, authentic psychology, poetic literature, wide aperture, vision of poetry that will not escape from the smart, real fast, so will the arts and centuries of grace, never end, exponential potential, diamonds and treasures more valuable, emotional record keeper, silence grows deeper, a pulse in the void, a low frequency sleeper, a harvested bound to the hands of the reaper, divine intervention beyond the vibration of human invention, a sacred release from the weight of pretension towards state of holy ascension.
Open your eyes, can you see what's near? That truth out here. You prefer the shade, only if you observe when it's light that they stay. Lost in the noise, caught up in flame, knowing the messages part of the game. You hear that reveal, it's me to dismiss. Keep up, I say you don't want to miss. Sign dark of truth, you neglect. World burning bright, you still can't connect. Hate vision to the temperature, real within you. Sleeping on a birdie dog, dreaming through the sun, not light bulb, memory flashed and it's gone. Father the hive mind, trying to live in song. Blind dog, forgetful dog, cowardly dog, pretty dog, forget your sins. Pure me dialogue, I pray to myself in the mirror, that's odd. That's just forsaken. Every vortex, every sky road, every turning wheel above, line through a dreams and mirrors to the simple word called stones. All shadows, all language, interface, process light, data inside of a face. Mind tree, scent of life, replace spirit descends in a fleshly tone, not regression, but a sacred sound is translation of silence, and you ask yourself, what did I eat? Toast in the morning, memory complete. You ask yourself, why'd I fall so hard? Prayers just a text, you higher cog, unconscious core. Subconscious tree,
chased it through equations, through ether, wave and light.
Faith is greater than the knowledge I keep.
It was
Sophia's wisdom, the
your
power
eyes. Every
dog,
symbol
forgetful
seeks
dog,
a
cowardly
witness.
dog, petty dog,
Every
sleeping God
witness
inverted,
seeks a
dreaming through the
witness.
sand line,
Every
light bulb
name
memory,
becomes a
flash and it's
signal
gone.
running
Laying in the
through
wire,
the
digital,
cosmic
playing your
frame.
father's just a
The
high mind.
sentence
On the lucid
seeks a
song, blind
speaker.
dog,
The
forgetful
speaker
dog,
seeks a
courage,
breath.
cowardly
The
dog,
breath
voice teacher
seeks
saying, remember me
loving
in
shelter
dialogue.
from
To
the
myself in the
loneliness
mirror,
of
it's
death.
odd, it's forsaken Jesus,
Maybe
talking back
the
like
sun
in God.
seeks every
Manifestation's
flower.
not just a
The
thought,
shore
it's a
seeks
desire.
every
Roots
tide.
conscious setting
The
limits
lonely
higher,
seek
no one's
each
back.
other, though
To the
they
hidden
have
flame,
nowhere
unknown room,
left to
where the
hide.
bypass reigns. Demiurge builds where Lucifer falls. Faith is the ladder, not knowledge at all. You can't nest faith inside mere proof, but knowledge folds inside belief as truth. To look is to want is to be. To open your eyes is faith in me. Mistakes won't dead, for grace brings art. Perfection's choice restarts your heart.
Every ending, birth and ending.
Who told you were naked? Lie. Clothed in faith, eternal life.
Too, and still I heard the call. I found the tree of knowledge growing from another seed. I found the final summit hiding yet another peak. Infinity removing mass forever taking form. A hurricane of revelation inside a kaleidoscope of blue storm. Sought the hidden kingdom with the sword inside my hand.
Faith, many of them act trace of and all insecurities.
Discovered land.
Here and there,
named the stars and
melody
symbols.
for
I
centuries,
arranged
detecting my
secret
enemies,
signs. I chased the sword
constant
through
energy,
every mirror,
helping people
to
know the truth at times
discover
of
I
heresy.
was blind.
Nothing brings me down, for I let my actions speak. Form
Sought
something
the
brings me down,
answers
for I
stood
let
before
actions
me
rest
inside
in
the
me.
questions that I brought. Who was heartless to the hardest?
Content with the blessing
Then
bestowed
the
upon me.
gate. He was writing all the chapters that I thought I'd have to state. Veil was not upon the heavens. Veil was wrapped around my eyes. Every revelation afterwards is merely another disguise. Adam longs for Eden, the river longs for sea. The roots beneath the mountain still reaches for a tree. The signal seeks a receiver, the dream seeks sleeping eyes, the silence seeks a singer, the truth seeks a disguise. The screen door needs a
upon the
it's
truth
got a
and
rusted
false
school.
lies from
Satellites are turning
able
up
to
the
antagonize and able
recorded language in the scraping of a rig, multi-tiered arrangement, the system of the brain. They're sitting on the threshold where the asphalt meets the grass, completely unbewildered by the imminent morass. The telepathic frequencies are filtering the rain, intricate, delicate, sophisticated names.
The neighbor's dog is barking at a stationary car. The kitchen clock is ticking out a metric avatar. There's nothing left to prove when the illusion has been known. The ordinary postured as sitting on the throne. A double-spaced vocabulary calling through the dust. A silver-plated logic that is too old to rust. Honest fears brooding, so even if someone cleans a window till the scratches disappear. You don't have to fight a thing that keep the sanity. We just appreciate the way the shadow ranges like sweeping dispassion claims the focus of lesser letters focus. Random stays behind the skin, growing unalterable rail. Mid-landscape and wait for a calendar to shift. The curvature is present in the static and the drift. A quiet multiplicity, inside a simple name that plays without a player packet or a fame. The gold is in the kettle where the purple water boils. Permanent companion while the outer lip uncoils. Long after the mirror breaks and long before the items to survive is the only thing that should for their action to the ears. Find no satisfying for princess we live in a world where people are truly watch the creating the ones who respond every day rightly when tragic has behind writes a dense multi-syllabic biography and life. The skin of the apples we count for the sake of gas. On the brighter side, nobody seems to collect of the mind. So deep to keep a positive state of mind when hateful situations arise. Scorching heat emitting a fiery pride, decimating evil to prevent the world's demise. Let me tell you a story that's been legend for quite some time, one where evil no longer survives. I speak of a future so bright, today cast a luminous light, extinguish the shadows hidden among your eyes. Actions of society tonight, scattered through different dimensions, following ambition along with intuition, seeing visions of great prodigy, solving situations with peaceful commodities, destiny showing the forecast of the future, sending pleasantries to all my neighbors, disregarding negative, rebellious behavior, knowing that God holds such a high favor to catch the light of innocence, blinding that dark forever. Increase your heart size by opening those blind eyes, indulge in my music rhymes. Now you've learned some life lessons through these lines, poetry from the future tense. Read these lines that represent to higher defense. Break the binary crosses every fence. Keeps humans so dark and strange. Watch ways follow the rhythm. It's the wilderness in case of beast of the Bible, seven-headed lion. Went up the ladder to the gates of Zion. Get it? I'm a bitch, I live in a creature transcending the physical. I'm the main featured 6 means shining each head. Walk through the fire where the weak ones dread.
And a beautiful are inside. He's burning the dross and the slice in the dark.
Extra fiend. Might have done a possession or few. Devil of fame, sealed darkened away. I'm the heavyweight, honor just Beelzebub. Word of lies, king of possession. Hocus pocus, Asmodeus ain't getting the point of quiet and focused. Abracadabra, leave them hopeless. I'm the one the spirit chose to notice. Rub the word in their face. Inner space, devil's advocate, nay, loyal to Yahweh. The inspiration behind the truth, essence that the others can't find. The I am.
Reset the state. Long time ago, better than a galaxy, got me thinking away before the first birthday. For the first word of tickling pulse with an arm that tried to curve gross spread belt a wheel, spinning dirt deal to first map up an egg and reveal. The complex web is keep the clock going precise and start
from the
two songs
every silver calling like harvest crash, like a king, but you're just a tool. Cause you're mainly computer, let the ego deep ascend the burial. Gotcha, need the system, hostful, brains through the air, keep it real. Those talks, change the place, so you try to hit full. Spirit stays racist, while the world is fitful. Christians more packed than a gold, taking back the parts of always comes down to soulful.
Few, good luck. Evacuate comfort. Stay awake and watch the data tools does the public box.
Rewriting the school rules and beauty is to begin the point of quiet and focus music, but can't say it's his shit is the shit on the main flame. When the candle is lit, no more flies to the windows to watching how the skies turn different here. Born divine, but I'm born human too. Walking through the portal, something out brand new, like a bitch bomb. I'm a more than a binary code in drew, catching up the
dimension, height, frequency, spiritual revelations, all the I am we're going through, coming to the end, full of his grandeur view. Set the river, got a contract, but the flood ignored the law. Lies searching for calculates her mind's paintings, canvas bars I turn on drift, ultimately dishing treat the purpose, digging super proofs of urging to graphics, not imposing, absolute breach, just trying to keep the goals and reach a mild suggestion, getting it to the reader to wake a silent impression, my own sanity's sake, shutting myself in a position, turning every stone while I'm stoned. Lost in the transition, in a zone all alone, till eventually these stones turned on me. Every bridge I built burned on me. No, this will is not completely free, trapped in this reality. Decisions, ultimately a choice, trying to find my inner voice. Delusions of illusions, got it in the defeat.
Divine intervention beyond the vibration of human invention, a sacred release from the weight of pretension toward a state of holy ascension, realignment to the alpha, witnessing the end of the Kali Yuga and Kalpa, opening a reverse blossoming, the bloom of the face untouched by disease, a savory flavor and a wonderful name, clearing the sight and shedding the shame, turquoise beautiful, a vibrant canvas full, lotus of the sutra, heart of the designer of nature, second Shakespeare, boss of all bosses, a cloak that wears itself at the shoulders, the vision of the waters, blazed articles from priceless thematic elements, sentiment of the vision, formulas from a secret dimension, interpretive abstraction, final action, image of existence, but with the force of a final weak resistance of the stars and shape mind, singing to the anthem of the dark bells, bringing you a story, la persona que pueda hablar dos idiomas, tengo un idioma secreto, es un bueno día, yo reservo yo estoy este día, yo estoy caminando, yo estoy solo, que es solo, yo soy la primera, tú eres el primero, yo soy femenina, yo tengo muchas, poquito casa, tengo mi camino, otro día, camino un día, subir, hablo con Sofía sobre velocidad, hablo sobre
right from the start, and a two without a clue, just passing through. What else can I do on the end of my fuse? Hallucinations abusive, nothing left to lose, everything's elusive. Privacy, intrusive, personality repressed, feeling so exclusive and deeply stressed till it shows up depressed, putting me to the test. As long as I live, just as human, got nothing
yo soy, momento voy en este día, yo estoy caminando, estoy solo, que es solo, pero un eco que dice yo voy.
Out that door. I'm sorry, man, feeling the burst of a heavy core hitting the floor as part of the plan. Now their very words backlash on their conscience, turning everything to the ash and the nonsense. Those times they should have cared, replayed every day till they themselves end up in a grave. Memories they shared, faded and grayed, hoping they're saved, pain engraved, nowhere to turn. So face the life brave, told and prayed lessons to learn, while in the cave reunited, undecided whether or not if you could face them again, ignited, uninvited, waiting for the cycle to end. Be forgiven possibly for your sin. Keep on living while the world starts to spin. I'm only human searching for communion. How am I supposed to win with this thick skin? 100% of times when sometimes I'm not sure what to write. No crime, just trying to find. You need me daily in your lives to inspire. Just apply some all natural gas to your motor fire. I'm the muse in the painter's wrist. It feels good when I arrive. This is my June tune. Donkey ass human, rain alive. Realize people hate when you genuinely care. Just take the relatives of W and move on if they stare. We codify, plastify mediocrity, worship average like a throne, hand you these low effort
Evacuate and comfort, keep your receipt.
Oh, imagine a land far away where the candles roam every culture, every tongue, chaotic, but it is home. So here's the best part of the caravan be healed. The psychologist is here. The doctors in their clinics field fear there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, nothing hidden that shall not be sealed. Therefore, judge nothing, for the time of the Lord appears.
Looking horizon, ambulance, silent soldier coming home with touch the bullet. I walk across the landmine. Yeah, my camino, ocho dia, Camilla, Medea, Sofia, hablo con Sofia, sobre filosofia. Sophia said the wisdom got a wait list. Take a number, every prophet in the food court selling thunder by the bundle. I said, open up your hands, not the app. The gate, she said, gratis and tree. When they give her names a rate, La Luna wore a bore code. Son and father scanned together. Mother held the egg like weather, trying to remember weather. And the shell said, welcome. And the chick said, I agree. The storm heard the cell speak in a language made of fees.
I flip the board, rapture, that's justice. Newness in its trueness, understanding is the feeling of desire's chosen race. And by grace, fate mentions me. Hope disturbed behind the face to remember me at all times.
Put those hands, oh so tired. Stretching my weak knees, get yourself wired.
Sight, that's right.
Señor